Assalamualaikum and hi Ms. Najwa. We are from Group 3 and today we will be presenting about our CSR reflection. For question 1, what did I observe about ethical or unethical behaviors in the community, environment or organizations involved? And how this relate to consumer ethics and employees' rights? So during the CSR activity at Pantai Kelanang, I became more aware of how ethical behavior can be practiced in real life. When we collected razor clamp, we were guided by professionals, which made me realize the importance of protecting the environment and not taking more than what is needed. This has showed ethical consumer behavior because natural resources were used responsibly instead of being exploited. I also noticed that the organizers cared about the participants' well-being. We were provided with food, clear instructions, safety guidance, and time to perform Zohor prayer. This made me feel respected and valued as a participant. From an employee ethics perspective, this reflects fairness and respect for basic rights such as safety and religious practices. So overall, the experience helped me understand how ethical awareness involves caring for both the environment and also people. Next, we move to the question number 2. What decisions were made by my team or organizers that reflect ethical or responsible behaviors? And why do these decisions matter in a business or organizational context? Throughout the CSR program, I observed several ethical decisions made by the organizations and my team. One important decision was sharing the fundraising responsibility among students, which promoted fairness and teamwork. Conducting activities like razor clamp harvesting and tree planting under professional supervision also showed responsibility, as it ensured safety and prevented harm to the environment. Another meaningful decision was planning the schedule properly by including prayer time and assigning roles such as serving and baby group preparation. This decision may seem simple, but they reflect respect and also responsibility. In a business or organizational context, ethical decision-making like this help to build trust, strengthen relationship with stakeholders, and support long-term sustainability. This is our experience made me realize that ethical choices, even small ones, can create a positive impact.
Now, we're moving on to the third questions on how the activity that I did in CSR can contribute to social welfare, sustainability, or community well-being. So for me, this CSR activity shows how ethical behavior can create value for society and the environment. I was involved in planting mangrove and coconut tree, and I planted a total of 3 mangrove trees with my team. I learned that mangrove can protect coastal areas from erosions, floods, and even strong waves such as tsunami. This is especially important for countries like Malaysia that experience monsoon season and heavy rainfall. Mangroves act as a natural barrier and help reduce the impact of the natural disasters. I also joined razor clamp collecting activity with guidance from the experienced harvesters. This taught me the importance of using natural resources responsibly and respecting local communities who depend on them. And lastly, I was involved in serving a lunch. Although it was a simple task, it taught me a teamwork, responsibility, and helping others. So overall, I would like to say that CSR activity helped me realize that ethical business behavior is not only about profits, but also about protecting the environment and supporting community well-being.
So my part is for question number 4. What did the CSR experience teach you about their role as a future employees, entrepreneur, or a leader in promoting ethical behavior? So for the answer is CSR that I experienced at the Pantai Kelanang Banting was taught me that a future for employees, entrepreneur, and also the leader is I have to take a responsibility to act ethically. So like this activity such as planting, collect a razor also made me to realize how a small action and that can have a big impact on the environment. Also, it's through the awareness to the business talk and the business talk of the ethic. So what I learned is the ethical leadership start with being responsible, caring, and also the making decisions that are considered of a long time of a term the effect on the community and the environment.
Hi, my name is Olivia and I'll be discussing question 5 for the CSR reflection. The concept of corporate social responsibility, and particularly Carroll's pyramid theory, relates to my CSR experience personally. CSR focuses on how a greater responsibility beyond simply making a profit exists and how this extends to one's contribution towards the community and the impact that they can make. Carroll's pyramid includes the levels of ethical and philanthropic considerations, which was also our highlight of the CSR project. So when collecting clams, for example, I considered the moral dimensions and the sustainable methods for conducting the activity in order to avoid any questionable practices while doing it. The philanthropic component of Carroll's pyramid also came into play in my experience of cleaning the beach. While cleaning, I considered how I can contribute to the society and the social gratification that we each derive from helping others. If we work together as a community and everyone fulfills their role in protecting the earth, we can live in harmony and in a clean world as well. The theory of corporate service responsiveness also relates to my experience as it involves environmental stewardship. I was engaged in thinking about the environment and being proactive in whichever areas that I can help.
Now, we are moving on to the last question, which is how participating in this CSR activity improved my ability to communicate, reflect, and discuss ethical issues effectively. So, during CSR activity, it really helped me improve how I communicate and discuss ethical issues. While planting trees and serving lunch, I had to work closely with my team and make sure everyone understood their task. I learned to explain my ideas clearly to others, and I also need to learn listen to others and coordinate so everything runs smoothly. It taught me to be patient and respectful when sharing my thoughts. During razor clam collecting activities, I asked questions and clarified instruction with the harvesters. This helped me feel more confident in speaking up and understanding the ethical sides of our actions, like using natural resources responsibly and thinking about how it affects the community. After the activities, reflecting on what we did, see me the impact of our actions on both society and environment. And in the end, the CSR activity shows how ethical business behavior can create real positive impact to the community and the environment, which is a key lesson for all of us here. So that's all from our reflections, and thank you.